On our top story this morning, it's been confirmed one man has miraculously survived after an Air India flight carrying 242 people crashed in Ahmedabad. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner took off from the city's airport bound for London before crashing just moments later south of the runway. More than 290 people are confirmed dead. For more, we're joined by Keith Tonkin, aviation expert. Great to have you with us this morning. A horrible story this is. What more do we know about this survivor particularly?
Good morning, Shervo. Yeah, it's really confronting to see that vision and to imagine the final moments of the people on board that aircraft and the grief that their family and loved ones are experiencing. The person that walked away miraculously has been taken to hospital, but otherwise is very well, and it's seemingly the most lucky person alive at the moment, given that he was moved late to a different seat, and that seat that he was in was the one that was survivable. So amazing for him.
It was just near an overwing exit, seat 11A. How could this possibly have been the difference between him surviving this and no one else?
Yeah, that's a question that no doubt will be asked many times over and over, and it's difficult to know. Other than that, that's just how it happened in these circumstances today for him.
When you look at the vision there, we're seeing that plane go down. Shortly after takeoff, the landing gear is still down. What do you think may have happened? Well,
the aircraft got airborne and was commencing its climb out, and then for some reason it started descending, and that could be because it didn't have enough thrust, it didn't have enough lift, or it had too much drag, or a combination of those things. The landing gear is down when it would normally be up. There may have been some difficulty with the lift devices, and we don't know about the engines, but it's likely that some or all of those things will have been a factor in the final accident.
Looking at this, and you can see the altitude was climbing briefly there and then it started going down. Could the pilots have done anything?
Well, the pilots almost certainly were doing something. We know that a Mayday call was issued, and the indications are that the captain or the pilot flying the aircraft was attempting to keep the aircraft airborne, so they were definitely trying as hard as they could to stay alive and keep the aircraft flying.
No Australians on board, but shocking to think that this plane, this specific plane, was only in Melbourne last week. Boeing 787 Dreamliner, a great safety record, but seeing something like this happen, it's a real mark on its reputation, isn't it?
Well, that's right. It's very confronting, and although the aircraft has not had any hull losses or fatal accidents to date, this is the first one, and hopefully it will be the last, knowing that there's going to be a full and thorough investigation. The cause of the accident will be determined, and hopefully we'll find out how we can prevent that from happening again.
I mean, could this have happened flying out of Tullamarine, do you think?
Well, it could have. We don't know what the circumstances are. Until we know that, it's very difficult to know.
OK. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it, Keith.